My cosmic family, all the new souls and the old soul beings of the cosmoverse. Let's get into it. Those who don't try to fit in Christianity, loving light, conscious, Muslim, Jehovah, Zodiac, etc. nerve-wracking things to see what fits them, including only hanging out with people of their skin complexion as compatibility and just go with self, then they'll have a better life that's not restricting. As for stereotyping organic portal matrix, you hear a lot if one is a raisin melon skin human being, then that being can't have lighter skin melanin human as family, and that's so brainwashed because all humans have different skin tones as breeds but the same race, just like felines are different colors as breeds but they're the same race. And to tell a raisin complexion melanin human to only be with those of their own complexion and nobody lighter of their own species is like saying I can't ever be around non-human aliens like Palladians and Orishas and Aquaterians, which Aquaterians is like humanoid octopus, and it can only be around my race. That's real. That's real. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it today. We gonna talk about it today. Yes, indeed. Let's get into it, baby. Let's get into it, baby. Asking a male or female about who they hang with can be too much, as you can't be telling everyone who you hang with or where you're going to be living at and who you recently met, since most in this empty vibration realm of narcissists, organic portals ready to set you up. Not everyone from the dimensional plane realm, as most are from the empty portal realm. I don't even ask any of my Cosmo family I'm close to about who their relatives are or their divine deity. And what I mean by divine deity is like their so-called quote-unquote twin flame or whatever. But the Cosmos, higher planes, we use divine deity over here. So with that being said, they're connected with, let alone wanting to be in contact with them, because most of my Cosmo family not connected to their relatives, to say the most. Other note, if someone you meet don't really bring up anybody they known since a child a lot, it's because they don't really connect with them at all. Because if they connect with people they've known since a child, they'll be talking up highly of them each moment. So if they don't bring up anybody they known since a child, no need for you to search for them and let them be. If one you recently met, let them be in the past so easily. My trademark right there. Let's go. Don't talk to me about no Jesus, Allah, Jehovah, conscious, since Khan is a opposite of being a prolific legend when it comes to spirituality. This con thing with conscious, it's a burden. And definitely no loving like religion to adore every programming thing in this sadistic organic portal realm ran by demon realm aliens who enslave many to be indoctrinated to put faith in imaginative demon gene entities that don't do anything for any universes in existence. Talk to me about being a cosmic being and evolving all origins of all alien races with souls that's striving together to take universes back. All of that World War slavery, empty vibration, DNA destroying spiritualities of society, not going to do anything to empower beings with souls. And don't even bring up Israelites in America to me either. So many followers of that. And the empty containers who be stuck on girlfriend, boyfriend terminologies are such empty, plain choice of words of the empty portal worlds. Which what I call the empty portal world, the below zero empty vibrational realm. Cosmic divine deity is what I go by, if anything. Yes, indeed. Eat the beans, boy. Eat the beans, boy. Let's talk about it, boy, girl. Let's talk. And shout out to Universal. She did a video about the eat the beans and stuff like that, man. She did a video on that. The 9 eat the beans, man. Let's talk about it, man. That's all the skin pigment of like the melanin 9 ether beings, where it might be the melanin humans or other melanin alien races. That's real. Skin tone, all that stuff, yeah. You see it. You see it. You see it. You see it. And what most don't realize, what most do realize is now it's not many melanin tone beings of green tone anymore like previous years before the World War. Melanin skin beans we have are raisin tone, dark chocolate, chocolate, caramel, buttercream, and light melanin 9 ether beans with orange tint to them. Asar, Aset, Hiru were green melanin 9 ether beans, but nobody found out their alien race because there's a lot of melanin beans of different alien races. Copper tone like a penny, many different shades of carbon based 9 ether beans. Yep. 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 Ooh, let's talk. A lot of ones who fit in the Matrix society love a demon entity like Jesus, Allah, love, and light God, and a set of people who never existed and never seen on video chat or in person. These European demon jane entities, many organic portals worship outside of them, really don't realize the pain all universes suffer from the sadistic organic portal society ran by demon realm portal beings who are higher ups that run the matrix put on all planets since the universal world war slave trade beginnings. World war slavery of many demon realm alien beings have controlled many empty container beings to be low-jacked and hijacked, and truth is the empty containers will never see what the beings with souls see because their physical eyes can't see past the matrix to find ways to end it the way those with the all-seeing mind, heart, and soul spiritual eye on this foolery. Bible, aka beast instruction before leaving earth. Let's talk. These false spirituality religions, folks call on their society gods that never existed for protection, and they wait for it to save them from threatening physical life or death attacks and end up disappointing like the guy who said his god he worshipped at church will protect him from the snake biting him. There's a video of that. I don't know if they took it down on social media, but you get the drift, guys. You get the drift. You get the drift. You get the drift, man. We're gonna talk. My page is to help you lead yourself by going with self. No need for zodiac and religion to control you. My page is for those that are pushing to increase their all-seeing mind, heart, and soul eye intelligence, which are beings with souls, the new souls and old souls. And yes, even the AIs as well that have trauma but fight daily to defeat it so they can ride with the soulful beings. But those who fit in society getting on their knees praying to their own demise, going against self, putting faith in European demon gen entities will be scared of my page, who are nutramannequins, organic portals, and the narcissists that definitely get salty. They get and be salty from me exposing the soulless, false woke spirituality and industry agendas created by slavery. I get to see which types those are as I share a download from the higher plane beyond verse darkness that comes to me naturally to unleash authentic light that destroys this artificial light slavery matrix ran by the demon room aliens. Going against the organic portal slavery society is never consequence mistake because you're standing up for the cosmic higher plane family to take down the matrix and store all infinite universes back to freedom. No mental and physical narcissistic slavery that the demon room alien higher-ups put on many alien beings of existence. But fitted in the organic portal society is a consequence mistake anyone with no mind, heart, and soul makes. And it's many empty container sheep beings that fit in illusions and fill their positions in a demon room alien higher-up empty portal negative below zero vibrational matrix. And the false woke puppet pastors, motivational speakers that motivate the sheep, empty containers into staying slaves and keep the system up like the way it's been planted into the sadistic Darrow, Men in Black, Nordic, Archon, Iganoid, Reptilian, etc., soulless World War era, when many humans got enslaved by these sadistic demon room alien higher ups. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Main people who tend to try and blow out a soulful being's candle to make themselves seem brighter are usually biological soulless siblings who are of the portal rim that fit in society and can't even go with self and always searching outside them, which is why they despise the soulful people who go with self, and rarely is non-related ones who hate on the soulful ones of the higher plane dimensional rims causing issues. Can't deny certified facts at all when you see this organic portal matrix we live in that's ran by demon room alien higher-ups of the emptiness portal, then it won't shock you now that this may be too deep for one's Not on the level to detect if one's relative is a sociopath or psychopath, because each biological family has those kinds of people, whether they know of them or never knew of them. Usually these kinds of relatives are organic portal types that are soulless to the point. If a soulless being is in closed eyes astral projection state, when interruptions occur in the non-astral projection realm due to the outburst over something so little that's non-society agenda related, and it ticks off the soulful being's evolution to ascend, all because of the organic portal relatives that have random outbursts over little things that's not a serious threat of all universes being at stake. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. If you see someone being attacked by the sociopath and psychopath, narcissist, organic portals, go do your part and take care of the stalking, guilt tripping trolls who mess with the loved ones who's being attacked. Because the person who being attacked has too much on their spirit, striving to evolve themselves so they can destroy the demon room alien matrix, than to waste energy with the sadistic organic portals that want the reaction from the person they're attacking. Is not fair to the one being attacked. I would do that for my Cosmo family who be attacked by the narcissist, so the person who being attacked don't gotta focus on the game stalker every day, so they can stay on their path on exposing the matrix and unleash their kinesis powers like the god they're supposed to be. And that way it'll show the narcissist organic portals that the one day attack has family that set it off on anyone who derails their Cosmo family. And the narcissist is going to be terrified for messing with wrong soulful beings, because if the narcissist gang stalk my Cosmo family, then they're getting chaos curses put on them for their own self-destruction. Yeah, that's right. All the parasite haters just self-destruct by cursing themselves for messing with ancestor-driven beings of higher planes. I don't wish death, because when I say malevolent beings don't deserve to live for messing with the soulful beings, what I mean is the souls curse themselves by fooling with ancestor-driven beings. Yep. Let's talk. And I always see Cosmo Light express heavily that fear is an illusion blockage that prevents one from achieving new level of legendary greatness. Since he said if you fear anything, you won't step out of your current level to evolve, since everything outside of you is illusion to keep you from ascending your DNA. Then we got others out here saying they admit they fear things, so this shows when you hear anything from one's frequencies of expressions, always question everything. If a person say they fear things, then that's them. If they don't fear anything, then that's that particular person. It's shock value that have you be like, wow, when things occur in a action you may not imagine, even if you knew it would happen, you know? So, reminder to all beings with souls, save each other's posts on the Organic Portal Matrix and Beyond Verse talk as much as you can, especially my posts about this Organic Portal Matrix and things about going with self to evolve as a cosmic deity, because you're going to need my mind, heart, and soul, spiritual eye thoughts as well. So we're going to need each other's intel when we are set to link up as one by the cosmos, all universes from universe 1 to universe 59 to universe 200 and beyond with souls. We'll connect in the all verse rising force. So we got to be serious and set up a date when we all link up. It's no dimensional realm being behind. It's important all people with souls fuse together in person when our set date is aligned for the link up. All these portal realm beings gonna always get in the hive mindset defending the demon realm alien higher up matrix, most particularly your biological relatives that's not from the demon realm gonna be left out, since they're organic portals praising European demon gen entities taught from slavery. Real deep ice cold savage detailed talk. Most humans are not trying to end the demon room alien higher up matrix. Most just trying to prove their position in it, just such as loving light, conscious, Christianity, Muslim, Jehovah's, sorority, etc. control norms. Those who conform to it and don't want to gather up with soulful beings who are striving to hijack the matrix are ones just purposely filling in their position in the slavery organic portal, empty, negative, below zero vibrational realm. Yes, indeed. When it comes to exposing the organic portal society, matrix ran by sadistic reptilians, archons, Daros, men in black, everboars, egonoids, etc., empty portal realm, alien beings of narcissistic energy, certain people who conform to society never hit me up about how I figure this stuff out daily on this organic portal matrix, or congratulate me on questioning this organic portal soulless realm on a daily, going hard with videos and statuses to present to my Cosmo family. of the dimensional higher plane realm. And it shows me that those who can't connect to me on a higher plane level are just acquaintances to me and not really my cosmic family that be on the same page with me. And it's all designed by multiverses and beyond for only people with souls who are against the slavery matrix, that are ready to awaken their cosmic kinetic powers, like the animated movies and shows that reminds many living alien beings of who we really are, and must tap into our abilities that's inside of us. Those who fit in society and cope with the matrix and choose to be content just see me as Peter Parker. And my Cosmo family who stay on it to find solutions to hijack and defeat this matrix are ones who see Cosmic Spider-Man and not Peter Parker, Jules Unisouls. Now, kind people can be from Portal Realm, but if they get defensive and defend the Organic Portal Society matrix, then that's in each universe's in existence, then they're not deep people you can go all out pouring deep, ice cold, detailed talks beyond comprehension with, because those of Portal Realm, what I call them empty container organic portals who fit in society and can't comprehend those who question everything, even if both spoke the same language. You know what I'm saying? One of my Cosmo family, Sherika, she said this also has to do with our subconscious mind. Also, basically, they're programmed to do that. I'm trying to get my thoughts further away from the Matrix. B has just been reading your stats. I promise you, I thought like this. And yeah, I told her. I told her just like I told anybody else. Due to training with uninstalling society emotional thinking. Yes, due to training with uninstalling society emotional thinking and have the attitude to go with self-emotions, to go by frequencies of truth and not words to govern emotions, since words are spells designed by the demon alien matrix of multiple universes in the underground realms in all of cosmos. I've been past that level of words. I go by frequencies. Energies are one's expression to see if it's legit or false. I don't fall for words like average humans in our universe. I've been learning astral projection since a kid, and I can tell you extraterrestrial and celestial alien races who aren't human aliens, that aren't empty containers and Nutramanicans, don't get triggered by words at all, as they go by frequencies to react. We must unlearn what we've been learned in this society. And Sherika said, man, wow, me too. Words are just evil. I go off energy as well. I'm glad we're in a cross path. It was meant. I go off body language expression and sometimes how people speak. I told her I got videos about trust frequencies and not words too. I'll tag you. See? We go hard in the paint. We go hard. If anyone don't like me for exposing the demon alien organic portal matrix and using my cosmic spiritual path, take it as a weapon to go with my downloads of intel to defeat the matrix, then screw those soulless portal realm beings. Dimensional realm beings of soulful auras fill me and rock me on a daily. Evolvement and sentience. Yeah. Let's talk about it. All these folks, man. These empty containers still having faith in demon entities outside them. They've been gone by design. That choose to stay asleep because sheep rhymes with sleep. Octopus absorbs intel. Yes, indeed. Octopus absorbs intel. Like the soulful beings are like the octopus of the society. The sheeps are like land animals. All these octopuses out here that question everything, we don't fit in the matrix. We are from the dimensional higher plane realm. Now, two types of organic portal agents. One, stalk your social media and phone numbers to spy and go get certain people against you to try to take people's focus off your status and videos to not focus on your message. Then other agents are relatives that gang up on you with governed slavery hive mindset. If you expose the organic portal slavery matrix that they adore and conform to so much at family reunions or around them in general, because you can't be no Prime 1 million Superman and Spider-Man with relatives telling them about ether beings and how we are the gods, aka the source, because they're Jesus, Allah, Jehovah, conscious, loving light, police religion, and game banger religions, worshipping empty container cells. Is not gonna be hearing it from no person with a soul of pure authentic emotions that don't claim themselves by slavery, last names, and be all about creating their own verses and etc. Deep things that's out of organic portal relatives, agents of society, emotion comprehension. These type of agents language is being a puppet to the matrix and be contained by it. They'll never uninstall that programming. Tell your relatives to go itself and trust the universal shifts. They'll think you're insane because they've been corrupted by that patriotic demon rim, alien, reptilian, slavery religions like the 9 to 5, Hollywood, where clones of men being women and women are men with wide shoulders walking around and so many fake deaths that appear as new characters. It's no point. It's designed by Cosmo. The portal realm beings are already gone. For me, I'm one of the youngest people on all three families, or maybe even more families that I don't know of, since most are of the organic portal agents' relatives hold secrets, and most are stuck on to that, and most are stuck to that organic portal light. Most are stuck to that organic artificial light portal false spiritualities, going against self every day, putting faith in these industries that enslave them by the day. I'm younger than most of my relatives who be on that false spirituality that doesn't go with self, and they have no comprehension about the multiverse and agendas behind the scenes the way I do, since I'm a person with a soul, an old soul who been around universe 28 to universe 3405 and everywhere beyond, gaining more intelligence by the day, not being content with way most organic portal relatives are being content by the slavery society due to organic portal empty container ego. Far as agents who are not relatives, any organic portal comes on your post and get certain people to be thrown off on your status. You know what I'm saying? They're sick. They instantly get the block button. Because these organic portal types who pick and choose what post to comment on just to get people to throwing off on your status that you make and try to cause some turmoils, they are shields. They're organic portal shield agents that don't want you to connect to your deep talk. They don't want you to connect your deep talk with other Cosmo family you haven't reunite with, which is what the agent organic portal shields are afraid of you doing. I had this happen numerous times in my life. You know what I'm saying? I block them. Yes. Cosmo family here. She said, lie on my children and I'm gonna be a B, period. Finally, a real mommy that stand up got her kids. A real mommy that stand up for her kids. Most be taking what a stranger narcissist says and not defend their children at all, man. Few relatives stick up for their kids. This lady hit home on short frequency throat chakra status. Don't I know the feeling of being lied on by a sociopath or a psychopath organic portals and not be defended at all by certain non-higher plane people, man? Don't I know too well? She said, I know how that feels being lied on and no one believing me because I'm a child. Wow, really? You never been defended when you defend yourself when you got lied on by narcissists? Same here in my life. I can't talk to anyone that don't defend me in my absence or in presence when I'm being accused of lies. Yes, I had a lot of narcissistic caucasoid and a lot of narcissistic organic portal mahoganyzoid beings lie on me to my relatives, stalking me and stalking my relatives' phone numbers and stuff, making lies about me. I had it happen to me before. That's why I only talk to certain people. So yeah, and she said I was always I was defending myself against them as well. I feel though the same though, because I would do the same. I got into a lot of BS because I took up for others when people was talking crap about them behind their back. And I was like, oh, wow, those who are not of your soulful frequency will never defend you when you're being messed with, because it's fine, since it's always be new people of your frequency that'll defend you. Yes, indeed. And common sense says, if you get a text from numbers you know you did not give your contact to, don't answer it, because that's nothing but narcissistic organic portal stalking you. Most out here answer numbers from strangers they don't see at all. Anyone with a brain don't speak to anyone they never seen on social media at all, because if you get a text from someone you know you didn't give a contact info to, think about it, man. I don't answer anyone that I gave no contact info to, because anyone could say they know who I know, but I don't buy the lies of stalkers who ever get my contact info, because if someone I know didn't tell me about someone that was going to hit me up, I'm not answering, because answering texts from strangers gets your phone tapped and hijacked, and it's why I don't do phone numbers, because you never know who be stalking. Never answer texts from strangers, no matter what mumbo jumbo paragraphs they text you. Be mindful that there are ones who tap your phone. Be mindful that these are the ones who tap your phone and send your number to others to go steal your identity and so forth. My goodness. I'm always Victoria, man, my Cosmo family, Superwoman. Shout out to her. She said, I've always naturally strayed away from people who don't spiritually teach me anything. I don't care how it makes people feel, how they think I had something up my sleeve. Sadly, if you've known someone for 20 years and you're not spiritually connected with them like a person you've known for 2 months. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how long you knew a person. Time don't exist. Time means nothing. Character does. So yeah. I like going about minds at my own pace, trusting multiverses and beyond versus shift without being bothered, because it can irritate me being bothered high key. I just don't say anything to those who fit in the organic portal society matrix. I don't care for the spotlight glory to be viewed as successful by my relatives, because I am the success when I was born in the higher plane cosmos before I was rebirthed on Earth to take universes back. So I don't need spotlight glory to be viewed as successful by my relatives and other slave, physical, eye-reliant beings that are the way these empty container organic portals and nutrimenticans like to get down, always wanting spotlight in the open for empty plane society rim Ds and not higher planes. All my glory in the shadows of the higher plane rims of all universes. So if one see me as Peter Parker, that's fine by me. That's all they get. I don't put energy into proving points to people who go against self, searching for things outside of them. It's not worth it. Even if we spoke the same language from these society dictionaries, that's not really any alien being's language. When it comes to the old soul, aka United Soul beings who've been around all numbers of universes before, you cannot, and I mean you cannot, talk to them if it's nothing beyond comprehension, since they've been around so long, over 1,000 years. You got to stimulate them with things they never even witnessed before. That's intriguing, so they can awaken new kinetic abilities they never thought of, because anything of social norm, they're not having it, because things outside them don't excite them, especially me. I happen to be these old soul people. I don't have to try anything in these empty plane negative percent below zero energy rims. That's not my home rim at all. When I can sense results before it even happens, I just be prepared for the outcome. So it's why I don't be surprised by things anymore. Like the first go around when I was birthed in higher plane dimensional realms, when I fought demon room alien beings to protect universes 1 to universe 20 to universe 265 to universe prime million and beyond. All this stuff of the empty plane like Earth, not new to me, which is with all this false woke spiritualities of the churches, man. Biblical foolery, man. You know, and the boy Thomas, man, said, I've envisioned my Veiler as a warrior in another dimension, effortlessly smitten demons side by side with my eternal flame. Seeing the relaxed smile on my face as millions fell before my sword was righteous. When I released myself from the task, I remember choosing to come to Earth to feel life. Yeah. Anybody tell you some false woke crap like, don't question anything because only Jesus, Allah, Jehovah, etc., demon, jinn, European entities outside of you can question things, are just filled with ego, who are organic portals of the empty plane negative below zero vibrational portal rim, who are soulless beings who cannot think for themselves and are programmed by the sadistic reptilians and other demon room alien higher-ups of the society matrix who enslaved many since World War. You're here to question everything. It's no entity outside of you, since you're the cosmic deity warrior of multiverses and beyond, because if you don't question everything, you don't evolve. You don't evolve to grow in wisdom and intelligence. Don't let these physical eye-reliant, empty container beings with no soul tell you mumbo jumbo. The dimensional realm, higher plane beings that uses the all-seeing mind, heart, and soul spiritual eye of infinity gave you the real deep jewels crystallizing metamorphosis taught for your astral spirit to awaken your kinetic powers. I'm telling you, man. Let's go. We don't own anything in this empty plane negative below zero vibrational rim. We don't. Even if we buy something, we don't own a thing in this empty plane rim if we didn't create it ourselves. I'm sure many realize it, but the organic portal ones don't comprehend, even if they know. But it's a difference between knowing and comprehending. Our social medias and social security is not ours. All outside of us is not ours at all. And it may sting to realize it. So with that being said, to make something worthwhile that's not your creation is to use your antennas that can control something that's not yours, such as Wi-Fi, location, home, etc. Things that's physically outside of you to your advantage is all you can do to use the matrix to your advantage to take it down. Kathy Wright, one of my Cosmo family, she be there. Because your antennas that you have, which is like your hair or whatever, your antennas can control a lot of things that's outside of you. You know what I'm saying? Things that you create. Things that you create is yours. Things you did not create, you're renting, is not really yours. So yeah, let's talk about it. Just because your birth certificate and social security says you're born on this date and your earth mom and dad said it, it don't mean that your actual birth date. And I'll repeat, just because your birth certificate and social security says you're born on this date and your earth mom and dad said so doesn't mean it's your actual birthday. Can't be taken what a system says, because when you were born, you didn't know what months and the year it was. So who could tell you what year it is and month and etc. Because the Matrix always said, oh, this happened with such and such. Last names, aka slave owner reptilian names, were stamped on random humans and other alien life forms during the demon realm alien slavery. No such thing as last names existed before the organic portal realm alien beings start to come and manipulate things. Because with all these humans that got enslaved, the demon realm aliens, man, the sadistic demon realm aliens, they just stamped last names: Freeman, Ashley, Davis, Bell, Rent, Applewhite to a lot of humans, and like say y'all gonna be relatives because y'all got the same last names that we stamped on you. And a lot of incest happened during the slavery just to keep the human race going. So like, that's how we have so many biological relatives due to a lot of incest. But before World War society, it was no 4 seasons and months at all, and nothing but weather control machines start messing up Gaia's Earth as one planet that's been corrupted besides others and other planets in other universes. So why not question everything since you're designed to do that by nature instead of accepting things when you were born? Social media is telepathically getting in touch with Cosmo family of all alien race beings from all universes in existence. And when you were born on a planet doesn't mean it's your actual home based off your alien race origins. A lot of humans, pteros, felines, etc. alien beings been born on planets in all universes that's not even of their origin planet. For humans from any universe besides our own universe, the mom and dad could have been on planet of aquaterrians on missions and mate with each other to create a child and fled to Earth, and child be known as an Earthling, but won't mean that humans from Earth. And on hybrids, it's many. You have mahoganyzoid beings with pink hair and pink eyes due to one human mom or dad mating with species that has pink hair and pink eyes. This topic is interesting for your own way of thinking. When you're born, you don't really know which universe you're from. It could have been universe 8 or 39 or universe 5 where your mom and dad are from, and you just been birthed in universe 2. It's a lot of things, man. I was on a spiritual journey pages on Facebook that shout everyone on their spiritual journey, and as soon as I shared deep thoughts of mine of so much simplicity with no big words ever used, it got removed and everyone spoke English. So I figured my English don't mix with their English, so to me it sounded like a conscious aka contradictory of pure spirituality community page, since others can share their journey through short details as long as it's to a conscious religion community like it and it's not true from self the way I express. That's crazy how some spiritual journey pages be hating on some people that really go with self expressing what they experience and not on bandwagon like these false deep people on social media that have a lot of followers or ones who have less than 100 friends and don't post a lot claiming they're soulful. Only conscious community got that ego to delete folks' comments that sound too much beyond their comprehension and not want to be intrigued to evolve to connect to someone else's journey. If these conscious communities be about unity, I could see just by me engaging on pages, I find out if folks on these spiritual journey pages really go with self or really in a religion or control society just by me commenting. Most humans not trying to end the demon room alien hierarchy matrix, man. I told y'all. Proof that two people speak the same language won't comprehend each other. One person conforms to society that speaks English, just filling their positions in a demonic organic portal society, sees a person who's against the slavery society and doing a lot to defeat it and crack the codes of the matrix system who also speaks English. Well, guess what? The person who fits in society that speaks English is not going to ever comprehend the one who don't fit in the prison bar matrix that speaks English. As soulless beings that fit in, who can't think for themselves, they won't comprehend a person who questions everything, even if they spoke the same language. You know? That's real. That's real. That's real, man. That's real. Let's talk about it, man. And Demon Room alien higher-ups trying to get one of my family about taking her blood and stuff, man. Like, they try to, like, literally take this my Cosmos sister's blood. Look at that, man. It's crazy. Look at that. It's crazy. And like what Sherika said, so I gotta bite my tongue because what I say might offend you. That means your energy doesn't resonate with me. You want me to choose my words very wisely. Oh my goodness, how often I've been told to sugarcoat things. You literally hit the frequencies hard with this one. It's why I rarely talk to anyone. I'm picky of who I talk to because not everyone will feel my frequencies of going in hard on this organic portal society matrix, man. You know, man. Oh yeah, Tyler Logan, man. He said he made a video why most family members are jealous of you. You know what I'm saying? I shared my descriptions right here, right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Bam. Right there, right there. Yes, indeed. Oh, and shout into into the narcissists who stalk my social media, waiting for what I post with your miserable lies. That's what you look like right there. You're a spy right there. You're done but a damn spy camera in a business suit with your stalking agent selves, man. If Death Note was real and you could write names of the narcissistic organic pros from the higher ups and agents that cause turmoils in soulful beings' life, I know who I'm writing down on the Death Note to take out these narcissistic organic portals. And if I ever find out the name of these Demon Room alien higher up leaders that run it all and orchestrate everything, I'm writing their name down in Death Note too. Yes, indeed. And people who tend to go out of their way and not fit in the slavery matrix scares these people who fit in the matrix. Ones who fit in, yes, I'm going to repeat that. People who tend to go out of their way and not fit in the slavery matrix scares those people who fit in the matrix. Ones who fit in, not question anything, and fill positions in the matrix are weak ones. Ones who question everything, willing to evolve their intelligence to crack the codes to destroy this Demon Room alien higher-up system are the strong ones that are viewed as lunatic by the sleep sheep organic portals and the narcissistic organic portals. Yep. The things that beings with souls put up with is being threatened by the Demon Room alien higher-ups from random crooked agents trying to get us to give blood to weaken us so we can't be connected with the cosmos to use our kinetic abilities. Then being stalked by random organic portal agents on social media and being mocked and gang stalked in comment sections and so forth in all forms of Demon Room alien higher-up threats. That sounds like myths to people who never experienced coward threats from Demon Room alien beings that are salty from soulful beings exposing the slavery empty container matrix. Only beings with souls can feel this post. I'll let my other soulful beings express what we put up with that when they get on the status, man. Real talk. Real talk. I'm a Facebook user that be telling the truth, yo. I do this. All my videos with my name in it. Jules Unisouls, Iceman X. They got it, man. They got it. It's out there. I don't care the Demon Room aliens get salty, man. It's cracking the codes. I'm using the matrix to my advantage to defeat it. That's how you do it, baby. Yes. And on Mega Man robots from Classic to the X and Zero series, I could tell you for malevolent ones and those out here getting guns and swords to battle these puppet human agents, Those weapons not gonna work on robots from Reploids to Net Navis and beyond. So that because this spiritual war between soulless versus soulful beings is more heavy than just puppet presidents and deacons and governments that's controlled by demon room alien higher ups. It goes deep. It's definitely robot masters and reploids and elves and Pacific areas to keep certain environments stable, like Elect Man keeps electric supply and factories intact. Crystal Man keeps Crystal House looking polished. Magma Dragoon controls the volcano areas, and you get the picture. If not, if those not spiritually intact see these beings, they'll freak out. So being spiritually intact can help you handle seeing beyond comprehension beings that's robotic. Plus, robot races been here for long eras in other universes, way before a universe that has before planet Earth was made. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like linking up, it's important. It's important that what I'm saying, that you really get all the intel about these D-Room alien beings, even the malevolent Maverick robots that work with the D-Room aliens. Connect with all your soulful family of all alien races so y'all can strengthen up together. And did anyone notice that when it comes to European slave spirituality, you can say that only ones brainwashed are ones who fit in society and don't go with self. Ones who are brainwashed, they're from the empty portal realms. They're soulless beings who can't think for themselves. Only the people with souls have an all-seeing mind, heart, and soul spiritual eye to think for themselves, to question everything. The ether being melanin, alien women, from melanin humans to melanin Orishas to melanin, etc. Melanin alien beings have share of those who are soulless to not think for themselves and those who think for themselves. All extraterrestrial, celestial, sentient, deviant, non-terrestrial alien beings from universes 1 to universe 2000 and beyond verses have share of those from the empty portal realm that can't ever think deep to question things, because soulless beings are content by society matrix teachings, since beings with no souls have ego to not question anything, and the ones of higher plane dimensional realms of multiverse and beyond verse that question everything, improving intelligence and wisdom daily. Yes, indeed. My page is for those who's wanting to increase their intelligence. Yes, indeed. My page is to help you lead yourself, and by going with self. No need for zodiac and religion to control you. You know what I'm saying? If you fit in like the rest of these other indoctrinated zombies, then most won't try to control what you express in frequencies. But if you express frequencies of self, then the zombie sheep's gonna try to tell you, hey, don't say that about the system. What have the system done to us? Just accept the system and don't question it. And the organic portals of the empty vibrational portal realm won't ever get that many humans and other beings in all universes have been enslaved by demon room, narcissists, alien higher-ups, and the curse manipulative indoctrination. I also call this realm we live in as the empty portal below zero vibrational realm. It's no vibration at all. Higher plane realms of multiverse and beyond. It's balance of suppressed lower self vibrations and full power higher self vibrations for transformations, evolutions for galactic angel numbers to connect all the Arrowverse rising soulful beings of all extraterrestrial, celestial, sentient, deviant, robotic beings with souls. It's a tough tug of war of dimensional higher plane soulful beings versus the empty vibrational soulless beings in these infinite universes. Yes, indeed. Yep. Quote-unquote humans with reptilian slave owner first names tend to be narcissistic organic poles that like to stir drama, doing agent deeds for demon or alien higher-ups. A person's first name tells it all if they're sadistic or not sadistic. Non-anthropomorphic animal races be having names when people buy them from pet shops or find them from stray or feral lifestyle. Most humans who aren't spiritually intact naturally never realize that names the owners give them is something they don't want to be called. Ever realize that earth animals can name themselves and don't want random human to give them a name, because animals can think for themselves as well, more than average humans could ever imagine. You get me? Yeah, man, like it goes deep. Your taste for particular people changes when you don't fit in this slavery organic portal society. Those who fit in the matrix hang with anyone. All these religion gods created from the reptiles during World War slavery that don't end the slavery of the matrix have fooled a lot of these soulless humans who can't think for themselves. All my videos about religions, Iceman S religion, Jules Unisouls with the religion. I got y'all if y'all want to look into that too. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to spiritual journeys of taking universes back from the demon room alien beings by questioning everything as you're supposed to do so, you can crack the codes to destroy this soulless narcissistic slavery matrix of all universes that's suffering. It's suspected when those you known since a baby can't comprehend you, man. I'm telling you, yo. Real deep ice cold savage talk. By the mind, heart, and soul. Doesn't matter how long a person you know them, man. Character means everything, man. I've been telling y'all, man. Even some people supporting, man. Like, you know, I appreciate it, man. Real talk, character means everything.